$1,000 or more a year, and you'll be on your way to going up to the company to be one of the senior executive officers. So now Troy's all ears. He's, okay, what is it, Uncle John? What do I need to do? And he's got his paper and he's got his pen out. And I said, Troy, I said, first question I've got to ask you is, what time do you go to work tomorrow? He said, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, starting time's 8 o'clock. I said, not for you. I said, go to work at 7:30. Never say anything to anybody else about it. Just always go to work early and always be in your place. And when everybody comes in, wave to all of them, and never talk about what time you came in or anything else, but you just always, you just go to work early every day. I said, what time are you going to be done tomorrow? He said, well, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock's the quitting time. I said, not for you. I said, every evening when they all leave, stay an extra 30 minutes. And again, if they're saying, come on, go with us to dinner, say, hey, look, let me tell you what to order for me. You ordered, I got a little bit more work to do. I'll meet you in about 30 minutes. I said, never talk about how late you work. Never talk about her. Never defer all that stuff off of you. But I said, every day you go 30 minutes early and you go stay 30 minutes late. And always answer your phone. Tell them I said hi. I said, the second thing you do, Troy, I said, you not only go to work early and stay a little bit later than everybody else, the second thing you do is during the day that you work, the people that are in your department around you, every day try to do something to help them that's not your job. Just every day. Look, and for example, if one of the girls has some boxes and she's trying to take it to the storage room, I said, just jump up real quick and grab those boxes. Say, where do you want me to take this to? Take it to the storage room. And they'll say, thank you. That's no problem at all. I said, again, just every day, everybody around you, do something for them that is not your job, that's not expected of you to do for them. I said, thirdly, ask the owner of your company for a 10-minute appointment and tell him it's the only time you'll ask for his time. Go into his office and say, I'm new at the job. I want to thank you for letting me be part of your company, and I want to help you be successful. Here is my home phone number and my cell number. If on the weekends, if you need somebody to do something for you, and nobody's around the offices or anything, and you just need somebody to, maybe you need somebody to run an errand for you. Here's my cell number. Just call me. No matter what I'm doing, I'll stop and I'll come. And I'll do anything I can just to add value to you, because I am joining this company to make you a success. Now I said, Troy, if you do those three things, work a little longer than it's expected, help everyone around you in areas that you don't have to help them, and let your boss know that you're available to him 24/7. I said in 12 to 18 months, you'll be a vice president of this company. You'll make over 100,000. Life is not complicated. Do you realize you just have to do a little bit more than everybody else to get ahead? You need to walk the second mile. There's no traffic jam there. And by the way, in 12 months, he was a vice president, making great money. Today he has his own company, highly successful. Now, what was I saying to him? Add value to people. So how do you add value to people? Three things. Are you ready to write them down? If you want to add value to people, number one, value people. It's just that simple. If you want to add value to people, you have to value people. Here's why. If you don't value people, you'll manipulate them. And manipulation is always wrong. Leaders motivate, never manipulate. When I motivate you, I move you for mutual advantage. That's what leaders do. Leaders do move people, but they move people for a win-win mutual advantage. When I manipulate you, I move you for my advantage. That's always wrong. And when people devalue others, they begin to manipulate them. Right now, I have a nonprofit company that is training 1 million leaders internationally on all continents. And what we have discovered is in developing countries, the number one sin is that the leaders of those developing countries, they manipulate their people continually. They get advantage out of leading others instead of lifting them up and adding value to them. So you got to value people. If you don't value people, you shouldn't be in the business. People say all the time, they'll say, John, I want to be a leader. I always ask them the same question, why? Why do you want to be a leader? A lot of times they give me the wrong answer. I want to make a lot of money. I want a good office. Hey, I want a parking place. The only reason to want to be a leader is to add value to others. That's the only reason. All that other stuff, that's automatic. But the purpose is to add value to others. If you want to add value to others, you got to, one, value people. Number two, you got to make yourself more valuable. You have to make yourself more valuable. You have to keep growing. You have to keep learning. Why? Because the only way you can lead people is to be in front. And the only way that you can stay in front is not lead out of power or position, but lead out of knowledge. You've got to keep growing. If you stop growing, the people around you stop growing. So therefore, you set the pace. Leaders set the pace. So therefore, how do you keep adding value to others? You've got to get better yourself. You've got to keep learning. You've got to keep growing. You've got to keep studying so that you have new things to add to them, to give to their life. Therefore, that's why you need to personally grow. And number three, if you want to add value to people, you have to know and relate to what they value. You have to know and relate to what they value. Now, you have been an incredible audience, and in a moment I need to let you go, but somewhere on your seat you had this flyer that has all of my books. Okay? Well, they don't have all of them, but they have about all of them. And if you'll just take a moment, if you'll give me 3 minutes, I'll help you understand, because it's my understanding is they are selling these in packages. So if you'll all pull it out, so when you go to the book table and you'll wonder which package to get, I'm going to explain it to you now so that you'll be able to go right out there and pick up what can help you and what can add value to others. Package A and Package B are audio cassettes. It's just this simple. The first, Package A, 25 ways to win with people. Those are the people practices. I've talked to you about 3 of them already. Be the first to help. The stuff that I just talked to you about, those are people practices. Excuse me, if you don't mind, I got to get my glasses on. I can't see these things without my glasses. I'm getting blind, deaf and blind both. But I'm having a wonderful time. Okay, here we go. This will help. The second one, the audio cassette, is the essential qualities of a team player. The essential qualities of a team player talks about 17 qualities. This is a picture album of what a team player needs to look like. So if you're getting ready to hire people on teams, you want this, so it's a checklist of what kind of a team player do you want. The next is developing the leader within you. It's the first leadership book I ever wrote, which tells you 10 ways to develop yourself as a leader. And then obviously is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, which is the book that I'm most known for. It's 21 ways to understand how to lead people. Package B is winning with people. Those are the people principles. That's the things such as the elevator principle, the hammer principle that I gave you this morning. The next is the 17 laws of teamwork. This is how to develop a team. 17 things you need to do to develop a team. Developing the leaders around you is how to develop people to become leaders around you. And then the last audio cassette is Failing Forward, which is a cassette on how to fail, how to teach people how to fail correctly. Are you with me? Now, those are the cassettes. Go down to Package C. Now we're into books. The books, I've already explained this one, the 17 Laws of Teamwork, with the workbook, is basically how to develop a team. The sports, all the major sports teams in America Use that book. That's the Bible for developing teams. If you want to develop teams, that's a great one. Winning with people, as I've already explained to you, those are the 25 people principles. Developing the leader around you, that's how to develop people that are around you to become leaders. Developing the leader within you, the 10 basic things you need. The Treasure of a Friend is a book on friendship, and the 17 qualities of a team player. Again, I've talked to you about that. That's a picture of what a team player looks like. And Relationships 101 are basic things on relationships that I have learned that I teach you. In Package D, there's the book Developing the Leaders Around You, which is how to develop leaders. There's the 21 Minutes in a Leader's Day, which is a process of how to become a leader on a daily basis. There's the 21 Laws of Leadership. The next one, Becoming a Person of Influence, is the 10 ways to influence people around you. Developing the leader within you, again, is how to develop yourself, the 10 things. The book Right to Lead talks about character and ethics. The next book, The Qualities of a Leader, these are the 21 qualities. This is the picture of what a leader looks like. This is the picture book of a leader. And then and Leadership 101 are the basics on leadership that I teach. Package E, Winning with People, you already know what that is. That's the people principles, 25 ways to win with people. Those are the people practices. Your roadmap for success. When I shared with you a moment ago that success is 3 things: knowing my purpose in life, growing to my maximum potential, and sowing seeds, that's in this book. That's what this book is all about. Failing Forward, again, is a book that teaches you how to fail correctly. Now, let me just stop for a moment. The question is not, are you going to fail? The question is, are you going to fail correctly? Is that true? Do we not all fail? How many have failed at least one time today? This book teaches you how to fail correctly. The next book, The Winning Attitude, is a book on how to have an attitude that will allow you to overcome difficult situations. The next book is on success, and then Equipping 101 is basic things I know on how to equip people, and Attitude 101 are basic things I know on attitude. What my understanding is those are available out there. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. During the break, if you go to whatever book table is out there, that'll be fine, because they have given me a table over here. I hope there's a chair over there by it. Now, here's what I want you to do. When you go out and you buy one of those packages, or you buy 2 of those packages, whatever you want to get, well, if you'll come to me, and out of the package of books that you bought, if you'll pick out 2 of them, 2 of your favorite books, whatever ones you think would be your favorite, I'll personally sign them to you over there. And during breaks today, all day, during breaks, I'll always sit over there and I'll always sign books. So you just bring them to me and I'll sign them, and I'll get to meet you personally, which is a lot of fun, and I'll enjoy that very much. Now, here's the question. Are you learning something today? Huh? Okay, look at your neighbor and say, I'm learning something today. Look right back at your neighbor and say, if you want to learn more, go out there and buy those books. Thank you very much, okay? We'll break until 11:30. You've got 25 minutes. Go get some refreshments. You get the books. I will be over at that table with my pen, and I'll be glad to sign them. I'm having a wonderful time with you. Thank you very much. Take off.